Uh,
Wow.
you gonna come to my concert? So we thought that was a fitting way to, I guess, celebrate the end of Launt, and also the start of our Lawnmas special. So happy Lawnmas, everyone! Happy Lawnmas to you, Tiffany.
Thank you so much and happy birthday, Lorne.
Happy birthday, Lawn. I
54.
wow, the big 5-4. I
He's
hope it's
grown so
terrible.
much.
He really has. I mean, he's you know, uh, life has really battered him around, but he's recently reparented himself, so he's probably things are probably going to be a lot better now.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're really great.
So what we thought we would do tonight is a bit of a, I guess, lawnmas or launt through the ages. So we're going to finish off the chat log. We've got one night left to go, albeit a short night. And we're going to kind of weave in the couple of calls that actually happen during that chat log. We're going to weave them in. Then we're going to go. We're basically going to follow Lorne through the night. So we're going to go to the sting. So watch him meet Chris into the interrogation. And then we're going to finish with a fairly new call that Blue Boy brought out recently, where I think everyone's already heard it, so I don't know why I'm being so secretive about it. But obviously the one where he talks about wanting to bring TCAP back, so that should be that should be fun. We'll see what he's learnt in his
That should
time.
be fun. Yeah, it's coming full circle.
It is. Um, and to go with that, I've actually got a bit of news that I can share. So on the back of Lorne thinking that TCAP should come back, NBC or True Blue, I should say, heard that and thought that actually sounds like a great idea. So did you know that Lorne is going to be the host of the brand new show Get Down with Lorne
Oh,
Armstrong?
is he? Oh, wow. No, I didn't know that.
So so it's gonna be great.
But
Um,
there he is. It looks legit.
It does. It does look really. So I didn't believe it at first, but once I saw the promotional um, banner, it must be true. So it's going to be like a
It's gotta
pedo
be.
catching pedos, kind of like that '90s movie, The Jackal, where they hire the well, actually no, probably more like Silence of the Lambs, where they get in a serial killer to catch another serial killer. It's going to be pedo on
Hmm.
pedo. Um, but yeah,
It's the only
thanks.
way to do it
It
effectively.
is. I mean, he knows the mind of a predator.
Right.
So thank you, Slash. Obviously it's not actually happening, but it'd be great if it did. So that
Hmm.
thanks for creating that. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get into it, shall we? So we are on the 18th at 4:23. Kayla is says the most she's probably said the whole chat log, to be honest.
She does. I think Kayla's excited. I think she's a little excited for the day. She probably had it circled on her calendar with a big red circle.
Exactly right. And I do have to wonder this whole kind of all these lines. Is it I guess they're really hanging out to see Lorne come online and say something. Because imagine doing all of
Hmm.
this and he just like, nah, fuck that. It's too much of a risk, and he never shows up. I mean,
Right.
he's still going to get arrested, but it's you want his TV segment. You've worked hard for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so I think that that's exactly what she was trying to do, was to just make sure, like, please, please, please show up today.
Yep,
Talk to me and tell me that you're going to be here. Yeah.
exactly.
So she said, "Hey, I'm here." Big smile. "I'm really excited. They'll be leaving soon. Yay. And then I could start getting ready." Big smile. "I can't wait. Kissy loves you lots. I wish you was home." Googly face. "I know." Money face, I guess. "Kissy loves you. Hi. Love you. Kissy, kissy. Wish my BF would get home from work soon. I'm calling at 6:30. Hope you're there. Double winky, frowny, extra frowny, googly eyes. Where's my BF, kissy? Googly eyes. Hey, I was so excited I almost forgot. Happy B-Day! Big smile, kissy kissy, big smile.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Rose, kissy face, big smiley face, X face, googly eyes face.
Yay!
Hi, my precious princess, Rose. Rose again, kissy face, big smiley.
I love you.
I love you too, big eyes face. I need to get out of my clothes.
Kayla's like, okay.
She's like, I've done all the work to get you here. Just
I know. Is that me? Hang on.
yeah, you want me to call you?
Oh, you want me to call you
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And so here we are with the call. Hey, I fucking lost it.
Oh,
No, I
God.
haven't. Here we are. Here we are.
Hi, honey.
Hey.
Hey. Are you sitting in front of your computer?
Yeah, why?
I was wondering if you were looking at me. I'm eating a sandwich. I was hungry.
Well, you gotta eat.
Well, yeah.
What kind of sandwich is it?
Bologna. I didn't buy any ham or anything like that, so.
Aw, okay.
So your parents are gone now?
Yeah, they left at 4.
Good. Are you ready for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Me too.
Cool.
Cool. I was going to tell you something when I was on the phone, and I can't remember what it was now.
How can you not remember what it was? You don't talk about anything. You can. It's probably one thing.
That's right. Like all you talk about is your penis. So there had to be one other thing, unless
Right.
that's what it was. Maybe it was
It could
something
have
about his
been.
penis.
Think really, really hard.
I'm trying, believe me. Hmm.
I want to know too, Lorne.
Yeah.
Can you see
Don't
me
you?
thinking?
Don't you hate that when you can't remember something?
Was it about you coming?
I don't know. I don't remember what it was.
God.
You're silly.
You're beautiful.
Hang up and call back when you remember, Lorne. We're wasting this kid's time.
No.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I remember what it was.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
What could it be?
Okay.
Let me finish my sandwich.
You
Okay.
slob.
I'm bite.
Wait until you're off the phone.
Oh, he has to eat right then. He's been working hard all day.
He's got to shovel it all in. So that means his breath is going to be bologna,
And cigarettes.
maybe beer. Yeah, definitely cigarettes. Definitely cigarettes. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty hot, right? I mean, what a treat.
I know.
Hear me chewing?
I'll never get sick of
Did
these.
you hear me chewing?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah, she almost wasn't Kayla.
I don't have enough gas to go there and back and there and back again. I'm gonna stay with you tonight, and tomorrow, and tomorrow night.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 1 month of planning where like he come to the conclusion that it was too risky to stay there, so she would have to come back there, undone in a second. Like and like okay.
I know. And it's all because he doesn't have enough gas money.
I mean, I
So
don't know what gas
funny.
would have cost back then, but it certainly would be cheaper than it is now.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, by dollars a gallon for
Yep,
sure.
yep,
But I mean, yeah, he just sucks.
he does. And like, I always think this, and I always like feel weird saying it because obviously I'm not wanting to, encourage him to get there. I mean, I am for this, but like, if we imagine this wasn't a decoy, like, obviously, but like, he wants this so much, but he can't even say give up a carton of beer in to get enough money to go there. Like, he can't make any. He's just making this so much riskier for himself, but
Right.
he can't go without.
I know, it's crazy.
Okay.
Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah. I mean, nobody's gonna be here, so it's not really gonna matter.
Do your parents have a garage?
No, it's just one side of the house and then the other
So
side.
this is before, because when we were trying to figure out exactly when these calls take place, we were talking about this, about the garage, and I forgot there was actually in this call. So they've said, no, we don't have a garage, and then, like, I'm guessing I don't, like, are they not at the house that they're going to be at yet? So that they get to this house and go, oh, fuck, it does have a garage, because it's such a short space of
Yeah,
time.
that could have been. Yeah, unless she just wasn't there.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
she didn't know.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true. I mean, likely Southern Aphrodite that does this isn't in the same area. Yep.
Oh, okay. Where can we? How much wood do you have around your house? Doesn't look like you have much around your house.
Judgy.
It's just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay. What about that road that you were telling me about? Is that a wooded road or?
Kinda. It's just like your basic road. I'm sorry.
Well, when I get there, we'll see how much gas I have in my truck. Then,
Oh,
and then maybe if I have enough gas, then I'll bring you back here, and then take you back again.
okay.
You're only an hour away, so it really shouldn't be that bad.
Okay.
So, and what about Bud? Do you want me to bring him? If I stay there, I can't leave him here. And
So he's tossing up the option of bringing Bud. So, like, Bud would destroy that place. There'd be hair and shit everywhere. Because you imagine that. I mean, we saw what the house was like, but in his mind, this is the daughter of two doctors. Like, that house would be immaculate. And so he doesn't worry that if he takes Bud, there's going to be fucking hair everywhere when they get home. Like, Kayla, has there been a dog in this house? Oh, it's my
Right.
boyfriend's dog.
There's going to be shit in the backyard because
Exactly.
Lauren's not picking it up.
Exactly.
him not be able to go to the bathroom.
Can you get somebody to watch him?
I think we get enough gas to make it back here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put $20 more in.
Okay, just as long as you're sure he's gonna be okay. I mean,
Well, I'm sure I'm gonna be okay. I'll be even better
No,
with him
not
there.
you. Not
I
you,
know,
Lorne.
not you. Shut up, Lorne.
You fucking idiot. Like, he is so selfish. And so, okay, so he's going by this plan. So imagining that he doesn't get arrested. Like, this is not a sting operation. So he's like, I think I should have enough money to get back here. So he either gets there and doesn't have any fuel, or any money to get more fuel. So, well, fuck you, bud. I guess you're locked in the house for a couple of days. Or or he, tries to get back, breaks down, runs out of fuel, and he's got this kid with him. Like, what a what a disaster this would have been.
I know. Yeah, it really would have been a disaster.
How about you?
I will be too.
Good.
What time do you think you're gonna get here?
I am thinking Well, I need to take a shower before I go.
Uh-huh. I gotta take one too.
You haven't taken one yet?
No, not yet. I wanted to find out what time you were gonna be here.
I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna go put gas in my truck. Then I have to go to Walmart really quick to get them things so I don't get you pregnant. Because I thought that I got them, and I didn't.
Okay.
So I got to get them. And
Okay.
then I'm going to be on my way. So,
What time?
I am thinking probably by 8:30.
8:30?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. My cell phone isn't working because I had prepaid time on it, and my time ran out. So, just in case you try calling my cell phone, it's not working.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's a long time from now.
You still gonna did you finish painting your toenails?
They're all nice and pink.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run and get ready because normally it'll take me like 4 hours after you get here to be ready.
After I did that?
I'm kidding. But I'm gonna let you go, and I will try to be ready when you get here. Okay?
Okay. And what are you gonna be wearing?
What am I gonna? What do you want me to be wearing?
I just want to hear you say what you're gonna be wearing.
Who cares? You're going to see it when you go there.
We can't wait. He just needs to know now. Like, but it's just he's got so few talking points, I reckon. Like, because it's not like, in other times where he's asked for this stuff, it's to get himself excited and that. But he's sitting there or standing there smoking. So it's just, for whatever reason, he can't be alone. And so to keep it on there, he's just like, okay, Mr. Penis, what are you wearing? What are you thinking about when you're thinking about me? Like, I've got nothing else.
That is true. And I think he's also used to asking these questions because he's not used to meeting anybody.
True. Yeah, that's a really great point. So,
what are you wearing?
Up until now, he needs to get the mental image because he's not meeting people.
Right.
Well, you know what color panties I'm gonna be wearing, I guess.
Yeah, none.
Right? I guess so.
Okay, thank you.
I gotta go. I'll see you in a few.
I know.
Why are you rushing?
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous.
Well, don't be nervous. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Why are you rushing, though?
You don't have to rush. I'm waiting to see you.
Well, I know, but let me finish my cigarette. Talk to me while I'm smoking it.
Okay, I can do that.
Good, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Nothing like forcing somebody to stay on the phone with you.
Exactly right.
She's making it very clear. She's like, I want to leave. I want to hang up.
Yeah.
It's like, no, stay.
I see my sister's cigarette. I love how he's like, the whole fake, are you okay? Like, because what would his response be if she's like, you know what, Lorne, no, I'm not. Like, it's all just hit home now. I'm not ready for any of this. Like, I'm actually really, really scared. Please don't come. Like, I wonder what his response would be.
I think he would probably try to talk to her.
Yeah. Talk with
her. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, exactly. But I suppose if it all came down to her saying, no, seriously, don't come here. I don't think he would go.
No, I don't think so either. Like, I think he would really work like hard on, changing her mind and guilting her and that kind of thing. Because I think this is why we've talked about it, Precious. And I asked you previously, are you sure? Not like he would keep working on it, but he wouldn't just show up.
Yeah, I think that Right. He would keep working on it for that night. And he's also not expecting this to be his last night as a free person.
No.
So he would just figure, okay, well, it's not going to happen tonight, but it'll happen.
Mm.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
No.
Good. Guess what else?
What?
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Have
Glad
you heard this
think
before?
so.
I don't know
Yes.
why anybody would not think so. So precious.
Oh God.
You think Buddy will like me?
Huh?
You think Buddy will like me?
I think Buddy will love you.
I hope so.
I know he will. He'll be all excited and everything. And he won't want to stop playing with you either. But he's gonna have to.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me what you're gonna be wearing.
But they just talked about this.
I know.
I can't you just wait till you get here to see, silly.
Yeah, and she doesn't know either.
That's exactly right. Probably typing too. What is Casey? What is Casey wearing?
I know, exactly. Frag. You in? Come in, Frag.
You are so precious. I am a very lucky guy.
Oh, classic, the guy.
We're getting all the classic lines tonight. So, this is a real treat for Lornemas.
Think so?
Yes, I do.
Wow. Cool.
How was school today?
was
She didn't say she
okay.
was lucky.
No, she definitely did not.
Glad it's over.
Me too. I'm glad that my work day is over.
How'd that go?
It went all right. I was on the lull all day.
The low?
Yeah, the machine that I operate,
Oh,
that I
okay.
drive.
Oh, okay. I
I don't
keep
know
on
much
thinking
about
like construction, those big
stuff.
pipe thingies that people stand on.
No, it's like a forklift, only big, and it extends out and like a boom and all that. It's all construction stuff.
I reckon he'd be very dangerous on a
Okay,
lull.
I'm sorry.
I know,
Why
I'd
you
love to
sorry?
see that.
It would be great, wouldn't it? He could do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I just told
I
you what it
don't know
was.
very much.
No, well, not many girls do know much about construction stuff. I didn't expect you to really know what it was.
Okay, good. I don't know a lot of stuff.
That's very true.
So what time did your parents end up leaving?
Fucking idiots.
Huh?
What time did your parents end up leaving?
What time did they leave?
Yeah.
4 o'clock.
Good.
Hang on a second, okay?
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. What'd you have to do?
I had to switch positions. I'm sitting down.
You sitting
My
down?
legs got cramped up.
Oh.
Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. The squeaks at the end kill me.
He's so excited. Like
I
he
know.
cannot
He's
control
smiling
himself.
from ear to ear.
Absolutely. Like this is the happiest he's probably ever been. He's
Mhm.
because nearly every sentence is a kettle at the end. It's incredible.
Yeah, I know.
Love you.
I love you too.
So when your parents left, did you have a big smile on your face?
As soon as they walked out the door, yeah.
I looked at my watch at 4 o'clock and I was thinking, okay, Kayla's parents should be leaving about right now.
You were thinking about it, huh?
Oh God, I've been thinking about it all day.
He didn't want to go. Remember, like it's important to remember. he never wanted to go there.
Yes, and it's important to remember too, if you have to think my girlfriend's parents should be gone by now, you need to start thinking about some things that
Exactly.
maybe she might be a little bit too young.
She
Yeah.
might be a bit too young for you. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it was like 9:30. I looked at my clock and I was like, God, I wish it was 5:30 already.
I've been thinking about it all day too.
Did it interrupt your schoolwork?
Kinda.
Kind of. What did it interrupt?
Just about everything. I didn't really pay attention today.
Oh.
Are you there?
Huh?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I was gonna say, geez, don't lose me here.
But why? What does it matter?
No, I won't lose you, but I really do have to get ready. I gotta take a shower.
I know. I'm almost done my cigarette. It
I
shouldn't
love
take
that
you
line.
that long to get ready.
Okay.
I don't want to let go of your voice yet.
Oh God.
You will hear my voice a lot in the next few days.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just anxious about hearing it right now.
I know.
You're
I wanna finish
anxious
my-
about hearing it right now. Okay.
every second. Oh, I'm anxious to hear the next bit.
I know.
But
What is she going to come out with next? I'm hanging on every word she says.
she has so many interesting things to say. Like, I
She
mean,
does.
if she jumps off the phone, the conversation, he'll be missing it. But I mean, this voice
Mhm.
should be putting him off, if anything. Like, this should be raising
Oh,
major
yeah,
red
for sure.
flags. Like,
Mhm.
this is not a 13-year-old.
Right.
But he loves it. Loves it.
My cigarette and my cup of coffee before I get in the shower.
You gotta do me a favor, though.
What's that?
Just before you leave, you got a pet buddy for me.
Oh, I love
All
it.
right. Do I have to?
Yes.
You want to see me do them? You want me to see me? You want to see me do it?
No, do it just before you leave.
Oh, okay. You'll be able to do it tonight too.
Huh?
You'll be able to pet him tonight too.
See, I hope so. I hope you have enough gas.
I'm quite sure I will.
Okay.
I've got almost half a tank right now. I'm going to put another $20 in it. It should bring me up pretty close to full.
Kayla's
I
not
got
going to
some
understand that.
No, her
She
parents
doesn't
handle all
understand
that
gas
kind of
economy.
stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to think about the gas that'll happen next week too. So.
Well,
What are you gonna be picking me up in?
it's going to be less of an issue than you realise at this
What are you
stage.
gonna be picking me up in again?
It's going to be a white truck.
What?
White truck. Okay.
Okay.
Great one.
So when you see me drive in, you're going to be all ready to come out, right? What do you,
I
what
love
do you supposed to bring in the
that
bag?
too. I love that.
It is one of my favourite things. Oh, or like the like the old calls in the dump that started with that. Like,
Yes.
I love it.
Are you ready for me?
What do you mean?
What are you supposed to bring in your bag?
Overnight clothes?
Yeah. And
And tell me, remind me.
your extra pair of panties.
My white panties, right?
Yeah, the ones that you're not going to be wearing.
Gross.
I thought you wanted me to wear those.
I did, but then I changed my mind. I was like,
Okay.
I started having second thoughts about it, and I said,
You have second
Okay,
thoughts
so I
about
won't be
that.
wearing them, but
About nothing else, just about
Nope.
panties or no panties. God, probably the whole day at work on the fucking lull. He's crashing into shit because he's thinking the pros and cons of whether she wears panties or not.
I know.
I'll pack them.
okay.
I
Thank you.
promise.
Thank you.
welcome.
Mwah.
Did you get it?
Did you get that? Where's mine?
Oh, God.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, where's my kiss?
Where's your kiss?
Yeah.
I don't give good phone kisses.
I don't care. I want a kiss. Nice kiss, please.
I've never given a phone kiss to anybody.
Huh?
I'm not good at phone kisses.
I don't care. Give me one anyway. Please.
Can it be a little one?
Okay, even a little one.
Okay.
I got
So
it.
that one?
I got
Okay,
that one.
good.
Oh, God.
Pathetic.
Thank you very much. That made me happy.
I'm glad you're happy.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Good. Me too. I'm going to be happier in about 2 hours.
I'll be really happy.
Me too.
You have no idea, Lorne.
I
guess
know.
What?
Are you in the shower yet?
No.
Okay.
How
Well,
could-
go
what?
get in the shower.
How could she be in the shower?
I know.
He's the only dickhead that takes a phone into the shower.
I'm getting in the shower too.
Okay. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay. Watch for my truck around 8:30.
Okay, I will.
Okay. And
All right.
when you see my truck, make sure you're ready.
I will.
Open up the door as soon as you see my truck so I can see you.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, I love you,
Don't
precious.
forget to put Buddy.
I won't forget. I promise.
Bet you did.
Okay.
Do you want me to leave my cam on until I leave?
You can if you want to. I'd like that.
Okay, I'll leave it on until I leave.
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
So then there is a little bit more chat. So we jump back down, and Lorne says, "Kissy, X-face, big smiley."
I'm going to take my shower. Getting off here. Love you.
And that's the chat log. So well done, everyone. We got through that monstrosity, and
We
now
did.
we have a little more call.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, honey. You're in the shower with me.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
You're gonna think I'm really stupid.
Why?
You asked me about the garage.
Yeah? You have one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be bringing you back here anyway, so it doesn't matter now.
Like, doesn't even phase him for half a second. He doesn't even have a moment of, that's fucking weird. Like she's lived in this house for however long. She's like, he doesn't even try to follow up with any kind of clarification on how is this possible to. He's like, doesn't matter. Wasn't planning on parking in the garage anyway.
Yeah, he just thinks that she's really stupid.
Yeah.
She's just a stupid girl. She doesn't know a lot. And this is one of those things.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry. I got so excited.
I mean, cars are really a boy thing, right? So it's pretty.
That is true. And also architecture.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's just a bit. Most girls don't know much about architecture stuff.
Yeah, if it's a closet
Or
or, a vanity for
clothes.
doing makeup and stuff like that, then yeah, of course she's going to know about that, but not about garages. There's tools and stuff out there. Ew.
Gross.
Yes.
And so that all makes sense. Like if she rang up and said, "You know how I said I didn't have a walk-in wardrobe? Well, I do." He'd be like, "Whoa, fucking hell."
Yes.
Unless you want me to stay there. Do you want me to stay there or you want to come back here?
It doesn't matter. Either one.
Huh?
Either one.
Either one?
Yeah.
What about Bud, though?
Well, I guess we better go back to your place then.
Okay.
All right. I'll
we'll
let you
do that.
go.
Okay, you getting in the shower right now?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I love that you called. I was praying that I looked at the caller ID. If it was anybody else, I wasn't going to answer the phone.
Buggy neighbours.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, Ed, after you get out of the shower, call me again. So that way I can get your phone number. So that way, on my way, if I want to stop and call you and tell you where I'm at, then I can.
Why?
I can go ahead and give it to you now.
Well, no, you can't 'cause I'm in the shower.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Actually, wait a minute. I'll walk out here wetter. Anyway.
Water all over the floor.
I mean, he's messing up such an immaculate thing for her. Like,
I know.
just add it to the other water that's from the leaking and all that shit.
Yeah, the mold.
Okay. Oh, you stopped viewing my cam? It was my pen.
Oh, he wanted to have her watch him
Oh, okay.
because he's not wearing any clothes.
Because she hasn't seen that enough.
Right. Yep, exactly.
Sitting there, like, searching for a pen, like, tapping his butt. Oh, is it there? Is it down here, precious?
Right.
It's a good thing you called back. I just remembered that when I was in there. Okay, what is it?
You remember funny things in the shower. Okay, it's...
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay. I've got it.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye, precious.
Bye.
Bye, Lorne. Don't forget
Bye,
to pet
Lorne.
Bud.
I know. I was thinking that if there was any indication that she knew when he was leaving, if she would have gone back onto Yahoo like 10 minutes later and the last thing that she said was lol.
Yes, that would have been
Just
beautiful.
I know.
So now Lorne has, obviously started his trip to Bowling Green, and we're gonna watch him arrive at Destiny, I guess.
Yeah.
You ready for me? You're beautiful.
We can see the pad on the chair for the heating and the vibrating.
Oh, you can too. I've never noticed that. Like, I've watched this so many times. I've never noticed.
Yeah, it wasn't a full chair that was heated and
it was
vibrating.
just
It
a
was the pad. Yeah.
I wonder why they did that. Like,
I don't know.
I would love, like, these little things. I would love to, like, know what was the thought behind that. Was it just to make them, uncomfortable because it gets hotter and hotter, or just to make it, like, I don't know, feel more lived in or something?
I think that maybe it was to get them to sit in that chair specifically.
Yeah, okay. Oh, of course, because she's like, it's heated and whatever. But it's funny, like, even just the setup of the two chairs facing each other.
Oh, I know. It's really weird. So everyone, if you walk into a house that has that, you just need to leave. Something's
Run.
about to happen. Yeah.
Exactly right.
Hey, I'm glad you could come.
Girl.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was your drive?
Terrible.
Really? How come?
Oh, actually, it was all right.
Oh. Well, look, we got these new chairs. You have to sit down.
I have to sit down?
Yeah, look. It's a massager
Oh my
chair.
God, look
It
at
vibrates
that.
when you press the buttons.
Look, oh my God.
Yeah, flip the switches.
Which one is it?
This is so fucking comfortable. It's probably what he's thinking right now. Like,
Yeah.
does it get any better? I'm like meeting my child bride. This is the most comfortable chair I've sat in my whole life, and my future in-laws are fucking loaded. Like, this is
Right.
jackpot. It's all coming up, Lorne.
You can use either one of them. It tells you there's one for your butt, there's one for your lower back, and there's one for your upper back.
I just felt my butt. I think.
You can pretty much tell a difference when you press them.
Holy, yep, that's my
That feels
butt.
so good, right?
I thought you had blonde hair.
Do you like it? I dyed it by myself.
I think
Look
it's
at his
pretty.
fucking face right there.
I know. It's so goofy.
Thank you.
It's very pretty.
Where's
Oh
the
my
pizza?
God.
I was waiting to eat because I thought you were bringing some.
I don't want to bring you any pizza.
Well, weren't you gonna bring me something?
Well, yes, I was. And I
Weren't you
did.
going to cook something, Kayla?
Exactly.
Get in the kitchen.
I look after the construction stuff. You look after the girl stuff.
Exactly.
But you know the other thing, like the whole plan, which they eventually settled on because he thought he will have enough money to go there and back and there and back again, was that she was going to come out to the car with her bag when he got there. That's changed in an instant, and there's not one hesitation. There's not like, hey, what are you doing? Where's your bag? We're going, right? Bud's at home. This is like, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Right, I know.
Did you bring any condoms?
Yes, I did.
Where are they?
Out in the truck.
Well, what good are they gonna do in the truck if we're in here?
Well, yell at me, why don't you? I haven't had a kiss yet.
Kayla wants to get
okay.
down.
Shit's right. I'm sick of fucking around, Lorne.
Yeah.
Well, then what did you want to do?
Well, I want a kiss first.
And then what?
Can I have a kiss first?
Well, let's talk first. We just got
Okay.
here.
Would you like me to go out in the truck and get my stuff?
No, it's all right.
No? You don't want your thing right now? Present I gave you?
Well, what is it?
Well, I can't tell you. That wouldn't be much of a present if I told you.
Well, you can go get it in a little bit or something, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit, not as bad as what you thought you would be.
Not as bad, but I still am kind of nervous. I'd rather like talk a little bit first and then like so I'm more comfortable, you know?
That's like cool.
Good. I'm really glad.
I like seeing you in person.
Yeah, I like seeing you too.
Good.
So
This is getting hot. How
We're
come?
getting close.
because press the red button.
Chris is
It's
nearly
like here
there.
too.
He's almost
gonna have a
here,
seat too?
guys.
I want
Actually,
to
like to
try
sit
to
on
catch
the
the
edge
where
Do
he
ya?
where he notices. There we are. Look at that.
There it is.
where Lorne's life changes irreversibly. It's just,
Yep. He's completely dumbfounded.
it's such a funny face.
It is.
And then like Casey at the same time, big smile, like fuck you. Love it.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
What's
Hi,
happening?
Casey.
Not too much?
Not too much. You a Boston fan?
Well, actually, I don't even watch baseball.
But it's a Boston cap.
It's a Boston Cap, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you up to tonight?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot?
No.
He does not know
Well, I'll
what
tell
to
you, for
say.
the last several days, you've been up to a lot. You're a pretty prolific chatter there. You want to explain yourself?
Licking his lips and that, like he can't process anything right now. Like,
No.
not that I
His
can
mouth
really.
is really dry too.
It is. Like, get him a glass of water or something.
Yep.
But yeah, like, not that I blame him, but yeah, he is just, his brain is going a mile a minute and nothing's coming out.
No.
Not really. I never really was going to do anything.
You weren't really going to do anything.
No.
So you brought condoms. What else did you bring?
I brought her a bracelet.
A bracelet. And she is how old?
Supposed to be 13.
Supposed to be 13. And how old are you?
37
37.
Today.
You have kids?
today. No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I've got nieces, though,
Nieces.
that I think the world of.
Yeah, you talk about your nieces in
And like he just so oblivious. Like you've just been caught trying to molest a kid, and your response to "Do you have children yourself?" is unfortunately
I know.
things predators should not say.
Exactly.
in the chat here. And you talk about how you like to spoil the nieces and how you would like to spoil this 13-year-old girl like you spoil your nieces.
Yeah.
Is this the way you spoil young women?
No.
Now, what's your name?
This is what I was afraid of.
What were you afraid of?
Stupid move.
What were you afraid of?
Just because she was a nice girl, and
She was a nice girl. You still haven't told me your name, though.
it's Lorne
Lorne what?
Armstrong
Armstrong. And where do you live, Lorne?
in Nashville now.
Nashville. What do you do in Nashville?
Actually, I work at a construction company.
And what do you build?
I just started there last week. Right now, building a gym for a church.
A gym for a church. Is that a good job?
Yeah.
Now, besides all this chat here, and we'll go through that in a minute, you also sent a whole bunch of pictures.
Uh-oh.
Now, why would you think that's appropriate?
The look on his face when he sees it. It's just like,
I know.
oh.
It's not.
It's not. Those are all your pictures, right? Is that all you do in your spare time?
No.
Yeah, actually.
What else do you think he does, Chris?
I know.
Not in his
You haven't
spare
seen his
time.
apartment.
Sorry.
He hasn't seen his apartment.
No.
He doesn't have anything in there. He doesn't even have a television.
So, what
So-
else are you going to do?
Yeah.
And it's not just his spare time. I mean, he will call off work to do this stuff. He's committed.
Yeah, he'll quit his job.
You ever get in trouble like this before?
No, I've never done this before.
You've never done it before. Have you ever met anybody in person who you first met online in a chat room?
No.
This is the first time. So
Yeah.
what made you, all of a sudden, for the first time, get online, chat up a 13-year-old girl, and drive up from Nashville to meet her for sex?
No, I didn't.
Lauren,
No.
you send her naked photos, you have an explicit conversation, and you bring condoms. What does that add up to?
I know.
At first, you seem like the Good Samaritan, the protector. Don't tell me your last name. Don't ever tell anyone from the internet your last name, okay? Okay, why? Because there are some real weirdos on here sometimes, and they might try to go looking for you. So don't ever tell them your last name, your address, your phone number, the town you live in, or the school you go to. You're one of those weirdos. I mean, was that some kind of a ruse to gain her trust?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. So how did it go from, hey, be careful, don't give anybody your last name, to, hi, here's some naked pictures of myself and I'm coming over with condoms?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, you must know something. I mean, help me to understand this.
I don't know
What do you
why.
mean you don't know?
I even did.
You don't know why you did it. Well, I think I know why you did it. You did it because you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
No, I don't think that.
No, what?
I don't think that was it.
You don't
Come
think
on,
it was it.
Chris.
Well, why don't you help me out? Why don't you
That
tell me
wasn't
what it
nice.
was?
Because I wasted 5 years of my life on the internet talking to girls that gained my trust. and she seemed like somebody I could trust.
You could trust. So when you say you spent 5 years on the internet, what, getting taken advantage of by women? In what way?
In every way.
Well, not sexually.
Instance.
It's not every way.
Right.
I was up in Washington State. That's when I started going on the internet.
When you lived in Washington State, you started going on the internet, and what happened?
I met a girl, she said her name was Amanda James, and
Shout out.
Shout
told
out,
me
Amanda
that.
James.
and that her daughter was her niece, and that she was watching her niece. Well, she was actually had custody of her niece.
And then?
3 years later, I moved back to Maine just to be close to her because she lived in Pennsylvania. And I didn't date anyone. I didn't see anyone.
That is the biggest case of cottonmouth I've ever seen. Like, he is...
Definitely. Yeah, he's really struggling.
Like, I don't think I've ever heard that sound that clearly before that he's making when every drop has left his body.
Because of her.
All right, so what happened?
I got back to Maine, and I was talking to her on the phone, and my sister wanted to say hi to her, and my sister had been on the internet for a couple of years, and she was able to read people pretty good.
And what happened?
And she got on the phone with her, and after she got off the phone, she was only on the phone with her for about 2 minutes, and she got off the phone with her and
That's a dude.
told me that she wasn't real.
She wasn't real.
She told me she was lying to me, and she'd been lying to me all along.
Did you ever meet this woman? Did you send her money?
I sent her money. I sent her all kinds of Dale Earnhardt things.
Dale Earnhardt things.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. things. She was Dale.
The race car driver.
Yeah.
This is my introduction to who the fuck Dale Earnhardt is. I'd never heard of him before I watched this TCAP episode. I'm like, who is he? But he's pretty big, right? Like, he's pretty famous over there.
Yeah, he was a NASCAR driver.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
don't think I've ever seen any NASCAR or anything like that. But I was like, I have to find out who this Dale Earnhardt is. Fun fact.
Yeah, there's Dale Earnhardt who died in a crash actually during a race.
Oh right,
And then his son was also a driver.
they're both NASCAR drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. But it's the Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the merch that he was giving our
Yes.
friend. Yep, cool.
Yep, exactly.
And so because you got taken advantage by a couple of women on the internet, you thought it was okay to take advantage of a 13-year-old girl on the internet.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
No.
I'm very happy that you talked to me before talking to anyone else, though. This way, you'll be safe.
That's what I meant too. I don't know how.
You don't know how what?
I don't know how let it lead to this.
Well, here, let me take you down the road. This is how it went. You started with this, and then it goes to, so this is as thick as a telephone book, by the way, this chat. You started chatting with her when? Last month? So you've been chatting with this young woman for a month.
His legs have not moved. Like, they are literally
No.
frozen.
Yeah. Doesn't Chris look like he's talking to his son about homework or something, and he's very, very disappointed?
He absolutely does.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you would imagine Lorne would also have the hat with the propeller on it. I don't know why. Yeah, he's sitting there.
But that's exactly what this scene looks like, you know. The son he's just got his head bowed because he knows, you know, Dad's gonna stop yelling at me eventually, and, you know, Chris is flipping there. It's like, look, F, what is going on, son? Like, what are we gonna do about this? I'm sorry, Dad. Make no sudden movements.
And so it starts with you being the protective older brother type. And we flip through.
And just on that, after you said that, I would love to see Lorne with a little propeller hat. That would be very funny.
I know, it would be very fitting. For For his maturity
dozens
level.
and dozens of
Exactly.
pages here, and ultimately, it builds into a very sexually explicit conversation, right? I wish I were sticking it in you right now.
The camera pans in on his face.
I know.
You tell her to delete her archives after we stop talking again, okay? Why did you want her to delete her archives? Help me out.
I
You didn't want to get in trouble.
I didn't want her to get in trouble by her parents.
You're a good guy, Lorne. Looking out for this kid.
I mean, this goes on and on and on.
That song.
Do you think
I
naughty
know.
thoughts about me before you go to sleep?
Like a lizard.
You talk about getting married to her. Getting married. She's 13.
And then
Huh?
when she was 18.
That's all
Whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean she was 18?
So I meant when she was 18.
Well, you were going to marry her when she turned 18. But you're just going to have sex with her from the ages of 13 to 18 then. Are you excited about me or my penis? Did you bring anything else with you tonight?
Like what?
Like anything?
Nope.
Food, alcohol?
Nope.
No.
So just the bracelet.
He's one predator that can say that honestly. He did not bring any food or alcohol. He's like-
Right. Yep.
Did you not read this, Chris? He doesn't have enough money to get there and back and there and back again. He's not wasting alcohol on a kid. Like, that's his alcohol. And if he had food, he would eat it.
Yeah, you would eat it on the way at least.
And the condoms. Nothing else. What do you think ought to happen to you? Oh, here's a good one. Is Miss Vagina thinking about Mr. Penis? What is she thinking?
That really broke in that one.
I know.
Like, I didn't even think about Mr. Penis. He's gonna be so disappointed.
Aw. That's the face of Mr. Penis right now.
What do you think ought to happen to you? Help me out.
I think I should go to counseling to get off the internet.
You should go to counseling and get off the internet. Did you ever say to yourself, hey man, I got a problem here?
No, because I never thought I did.
You never thought you did. Does this incident make you think that perhaps you have a problem? What are you going to do about it?
I gotta do some things I can't do that. Oh my God.
Well, do you ever watch television much? You ever watch a program called Dateline NBC? Well, there's something I got to tell you. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on evidence. Now, you're free to walk out of this house right now. But if there's anything else you want to say, now would be the time to say it.
I love how Chris watches him the whole way.
I know. He's just standing there.
Now it's time to clean up and get ready for the next one.
Yep. That's right.
He's
Yep.
ultimate professional.
Yeah.
Oh, listen to that whimpering.
Botanic.
There we go.
Love it.
I never get sick of it. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to get sick of that. I mean, we were talking, do we do this or not? Because how many times has it been done? But I mean, it's still always great.
It is always great, yes. Yeah, and it's a nice progression too, from the chat to the phone calls to him showing up.
Exactly right.
You know,
It's just
yeah,
nice. Wraps it all up in a nice little bundle.
it sure does.
So now, obviously, Lorne gets told to get down, gets arrested, and we we end up here. So enjoy the grind, everyone. This is my favourite part.
It's my favorite too. I just wish they had the camera angle different.
So do I. Like, I would
Yeah.
love to see directly on his face, and like for this
Mm-hmm.
this box not to be there.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder what he's thinking right now while he's crying.
I wonder the same thing. Like I think he's still trying to piece at this stage, still trying to piece together how all this happened. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like
Like what went wrong?
exactly. Like, I got her to delete her archives and that because I don't think at this stage, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't think at this stage he's connected all about that. This is because he's never heard of TCAP before. Like that was he doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
any idea of that. So I think it. He's like, why were there cameras there? I mean, because that's what he says later in this is, I've never had a no UI. So basically, why were they targeting me? So he doesn't realize this is a wide-ranging sting to catch guys like
Mm-hmm.
him. But I think
Mm-hmm.
he thinks that, okay, why were the cameras there? Why was this Chris guy there and that? And I think at this stage, he thinks that, you know, Kayla's parents have caught her, found all of this and that, and were like, we're gonna call the cops, and
Mm-hmm.
somehow the media have gotten involved. Like maybe like we're also gonna call the media. Like I don't think he's. At this point, I guess what I'm saying at this point, I still think he thinks Kayla's real, and
Okay.
and he's trying to figure out, did she turn me in, or was she, was she
Mm-hmm.
caught? What do you think?
Well, that certainly could be the case. It could be that he was talking to Kayla and then her parents found out and arranged this whole thing
Mm,
to get him into trouble. But I also think it's possible that that he does know that this was all just to get him into trouble.
yep.
That there wasn't Kayla because when he showed up at the house, this person's at the door and she's waving him in and acting like she knows who he is. Obviously, she does.
Mm,
Lets him in and is acting really familiar. So yeah, I think that could be just another time when he got fooled, but he got into trouble.
yep. Yeah. It could be either, but yeah, I just think he can't work out like why did this happen?
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, he doesn't know because he thought he had everything covered. He wouldn't have shown up and he wouldn't have been sitting in the house
mm,
if he felt that he was vulnerable in some way.
exactly right. And I think he thought like he had everything covered with the delete your archives and that, and then things like where he does the laps back and forth and that, because I think he told himself, as long as I don't see a cop car or something like that, as long as there's no sign at this house, then I'm right. And I think that's why he's so
Mhm.
jubilant when he gets there. He's like, I'm coming inside. It's not it's not the girl from the pictures, but it is a still young looking girl, and I have
Mhm.
not been arrested, so we're on.
Right. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think that's his pocket turned inside out too.
You're
I
right.
never noticed that before. I know for Dustin, they were hanging out because it was pretty obvious.
Yep.
But I never noticed that in these. I guess I just figured that his shorts didn't have pockets, but
Well,
I
yeah, I
guess they
mean,
did.
you have to pay more for pockets, so probably a fair
Right.
I never noticed that. See, this is the benefit of watching this again and again. You keep picking up these little
Mm-hmm.
things.
Right. I also wonder if he was the one that cried the most out of all of them.
I would say so. I mean, definitely in all the ones that I've seen, this is definitely
Mm-hmm.
the most crying because a lot of them don't actually cry. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, Dustin didn't cry like this.
No.
Yeah. Um, definitely. So another honor for you, Lorne.
There he is. As Shaman calls them, big dog. That's big dog right there.
He is the big dog too.
Yeah.
I understand your name is Lorne Armstrong. Lorne, did they get an ID off of you? Driver's license or something? Got my wallet. Probably in that stuff there.
Oh, that's his hat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is too.
Bagged up evidence.
Don't even watch
Can
it.
you maybe loosen that left one up?
I tell you what I'm going to do, Mr. Armstrong, is I'm going to go ahead and cut that off of you. As long as you be copacetic with us, we'll be good with you, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Mr. Armstrong, I'm going to go ahead and turn the recorder on so that we'll have a record of this. We'll let them get back in the room. All right, Mr. Armstrong, I've turned the recorder on so that we'll have a record of our conversation here. What is your full name?
Lorne Armstrong.
L-O-R-E-N?
L-O-R-N-E.
You have a middle name or middle initial?
L.
What's the L stand for?
Lynn.
L-Y-N-N?
Yep.
That's my wife's name. That would be funny if you said that.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Boots on.
Your weight?
Not even 5'8", you liar. Nice try.
He can't even lie. And then he tells a lie about his weight soon as well. He can't even be honest.
175.
Well, I guess I don't know if that's a lie, but
Brown hair, what color eyes?
Blue.
same colour as Caleb's.
Yeah.
What's your home address, sir?
So it's 9 o'clock there. Well, he left home at about... Was he left home about 6 or something? So it's been...
I think it was around 7:30 when he left, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was around 7:30 because he was saying he was going to be there around 8:30 and it took an hour.
True.
Ish. So probably around maybe 7 is when he left.
So
depending on the timestamps, because I know the
What's your
timestamps
date of
are
birth,
a
sir?
little funny.
yeah. So it's been an eventful couple of hours for
It has been. He's been through a lot of emotions.
He's worked a full day too.
He has, yep.
And the zip code there where you live. And your social security number.
I guess they got a fair bit of trust now. Just given the
And where you're
security
employed.
number.
Yeah.
Trust me completely, big dog.
And what type of work do you do there?
I operate a lull.
Why is he having to
Operator.
say construction?
Lull. L-U.
I know.
L-E-U-L-L.
L-U-L-L.
Take it to some type of machine.
These are the IDs that we found in the car, okay? They both have
I think I hear Catherine Reed.
You sure do. You absolutely do. And I've
Yeah.
often tried to guess who she's talking to at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it even just another one of the Predators? Like, because I wonder, is it like Travis or someone? Which I assume it would have to be, because like they would have done a few of these guys kind of back to back almost. So they'll need all hands on deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure because I know they were arriving at different times and there would be, big spans of time when nobody was there,
Yeah, yeah. But
and they had it, I think it ran for a couple of days.
true. But yeah, at different times I've tried to listen to, just hear if I can hear her say, I'll bet you have, Travis. But
Right.
no such luck.
They brought your car out back for travel. I believe you were in a truck. What were you driving?
Dodge 1500.
What year is that?
99.
Dodge Ram.
Yeah.
And what color is it?
White with gray on the bottom.
Mr. Armstrong, before we ask you any questions or try to talk to you here tonight, I need to advise you of a statement of your rights so that you understand those. Has anybody read you your rights yet so far? All right. Before we ask you any questions, you should know your rights. You may remain silent. Anything that you say may be used against you in a court or in any other proceedings. You have the right to consult an attorney before you make any statement or answer any question, and you may have an attorney with you during the questioning. You may request the court to appoint an attorney for you if you cannot afford to hire one. You may stop the questioning at any time by refusing to answer any further questions or by requesting a consultation with your attorney. In other words, if you agree to talk to us here and I ask you something that you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But now is your opportunity to try to help yourself. Do you understand those rights that I've explained to you?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
How good is it?
That's like, we've got a crier.
Mr. Armstrong, if you would, right here. It says that I've explained those rights to you and that you understand what your rights are. And then if you want to talk to us and try to get this mess straightened out as it can be tonight, the bottom part here says, having the above statement of my rights read and explained to me and fully understanding them, I hereby waive these rights at such and such time on the date. I do this freely and voluntarily without threat or promise. Would you like to talk to us and see what's going on here and try to get to the bottom of this?
Am I gonna go to jail tonight?
Yes, sir, I won't lie to you. That's one thing I won't do.
I love that line.
We'll go to jail tonight.
Yeah.
I will give you that much courtesy that I don't lie to you, and I would expect the same courtesy in return, is that you be truthful and not lie to me.
How long am I going to be there?
Well, that'll be up to a judge to set your bond. Would you like to talk to us and try to get this thing straightened out as much as possible?
I'd like to know why I was stupid to do that.
Well, like I say, if
I'd like to want to know why the cameras were there. And I've never had anything on my record besides an OUI.
well, as the gentleman explained to you out there at the house, Dateline runs a series called To Catch a Predator. That was Chris Hansen from NBC News, and this is a sting operation to catch people that chat on the internet with an underage female and solicit sex.
I never even meant to do that.
Again,
Oh
we're
my
we're
God.
a little bit handicapped here unless
Oh,
unless you're willing to talk to us.
squeaky
We'll
cry.
sit here and talk with you as long as you want to. Once you understand your rights, and
Okay.
if you understand those and you want to talk to us, if you would just sign right there.
Crying.
And like I say, if I ask you
I'm
something that you don't
crying.
want to answer, you don't have to.
I know.
And the other thing was, understand that you said when you first arrived at the house that you have some condoms in your truck.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to give us consent to go to your truck and look in that and recover the condoms? And any other, do you have any other contraband in there, a weapon, anything else?
No.
Does that sound reasonable that you would give us a consent to get those?
How much is it going to hurt me when I do that? Yeah, you
Like,
can have one.
fucking hell.
Okay.
What do you want me
I don't
to
think
say?
Lorne understands how these things work. He's asking an awful lot of questions. Like, just answer and give info.
Exactly. Like, you've agreed to waive your rights and talk. Like, and how's he meant to
Yeah,
answer
you're.
that?
Oh God.
He must have been very frustrating to interview. And I love old mate over here. He's just like staring at him the whole time. Like,
I
it must be
know.
really uncomfortable.
Can I get a drink of water?
He's needed it for ages, mate.
He has.
I can't believe I even...
Can't. It's like a different accent now. I can't believe it.
Says I hereby consent to complete search of the premises, property, or vehicle located at the Bowling Green Police Department, and more particularly described as follows. It's a 1999 Dodge Ram 1500. White with gray bottom.
So much squeaking.
It really is.
Here, I'll bring you some water up here, partner.
Says I grant this consent to the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation. And my name is Ken Gillingham. I'm an agent with the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation. And to the Warren County Sheriff's Office.
Detective Young with the Warren County Sheriff's Department.
I just keep thinking about when Jordan did this and he's like, is that table mahogany? I don't know why it's so funny.
Oh, jeez.
Says I grant this consent to the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation, the Warren County Sheriff's Office, known to me to be an agent of the Office of the Attorney General, which the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation is an office of the Attorney General, and to such other officers deemed necessary to assist. I know that I have a right to refuse to consent, and I voluntarily give up that right. I know that the agent does not have a search warrant. I have not been threatened or coerced in any way, nor have I been promised any favor or benefit. I've read this consent form or had it read to me, and I understand it. The date is October 18th, 2007, and the time is now 9:18
He's
p.m.
gone. All he can do is cry now.
I know.
Sign right there, please, sir. And then print your name below that. Thanks, ladies. There's your water.
Thank you.
Mr. Armstrong, why are we here tonight?
Because I was on the internet with a girl.
Do you recall the girl's name? What she went by in the chat?
Kayla Moore,
And how old did she say that
not,
she was?
not Armstrong now.
13.
I know. He broke up with her.
Divorce is swift in Bowling Green.
When did you first start chatting with her?
So it was about a month ago.
Sometime back in September? If I told you it was around September 17th, according to the chat logs that I have here in front of me, would that sound about right?
Yeah.
And what did you chat with Kayla about? Did your all's chats become sexual in content?
Yes.
Were they very explicit in sexual nature?
He might not know what explicit means.
Did they get very explicit, Mr. Armstrong? In other words, were you very frank with what you would like to do to her? I see you nodding your head yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir. And in looking here, I believe you transmitted quite a few photographs. Do you recognize these photographs, Mr. Armstrong?
Let's look at them together.
Is that you in the photographs?
I never sent her photographs of me.
So these are not you.
I never sent her photographs of me.
Who are these photographs of? I believe when you were out at the house, you identified these as your photographs.
No,
Now-
she's only seen me on cam.
Okay, so
Never
this
sent her
was from your webcam that you transmitted,
Yes.
but these are you on your webcam. Is that
Is
correct?
this your penis? Yes or no?
Mr. Armstrong, we need you to talk to us if we're going to get any of this settled.
I'd like an attorney.
You pussy.
But not only is he a pussy, but he's already, like, it's too late. It's too late for the attorney. You've already
Sure,
answered the
absolutely.
questions.
Yeah, he needed to say that at the very beginning. He shouldn't have said anything at all.
Absolutely. And, like, these guys know they've got everything they need now, because, I mean, you will see in some interrogations where they ask for an attorney, you know, they will, I mean, obviously they can't deny it, but, you know, they'll say things like, okay, but, you know, just confirm you don't want to sort this out tonight, like, to try it, but they're just like, okay, we got you, buddy, that's fine. You can have your attorney
Yeah.
now, dickhead.
You'd like an attorney? All right, sir. The time is now 9:23 p.m. Mr. Armstrong has invoked his right and requested to consult with an attorney. The recorder will be going off.
Mr. Armstrong, you have to hang with us for a little while longer. We got some paperwork to fill out, okay?
They should take the water back.
Should you want an attorney? Well, guess what? No, you don't
Yeah,
get
your
any
attorney
water.
can bring you water.
Look, see the door's closed. You can really let it all out now.
I know.
He was really holding it back. Even in that grainy footage, you can still see his little bald spot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You see me even better now, thank you, Lorne.
Overhead lighting is not his friend.
It is not. Good thing you didn't get that lamp to...
Yeah, I know.
There she is again.
Yep. He would have talked to her if she was there.
Absolutely. I so wish he got Catherine. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
she would have the exact. I mean, she's a great interrogator for anyone, but her temperament and that kind of like almost motherly type thing would have worked wonders on him.
Yeah, it really would have.
There we go. So we're nearly at the end of our Lornemas celebration. It's gone fast.
It has gone fast, yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Absolutely.
So we do have one more one more thing in store. But before we did that, we've put together a little compilation to celebrate this year's Lawnmas, and also say thank you to everyone that's done so much to make it as fun as it has been. So happy Lawnmas, everyone. So happy. There goes that.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Lorne.
Happy birthday.
All right, so we have one more to share together tonight. So
All right.
which kind of brings us full circle on the teacup thing because Lorne thinks it should come back, which I agree. I mean, I don't agree with Lorne on a lot of things, but I do think teacup should come back. So.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the latest call that Blue Boy put up.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, what's up?
You remember when I was on the show? I'd never seen the show before or heard of Chris Hansen.
But like, what does that detail matter? That like he was on the show, you never heard of the show before. Like it doesn't change anything. Like, oh,
I
what?
know.
You didn't
And
know
he sounds so distressed too. Like,
exactly.
this is really heavy on his mind.
Exactly. Yeah, and the important background here is that well, I mean, as Blue Boy said, Lorne has internet access and spends the whole day looking up Casey Moore YouTube channel. Afterwards, Lorne wanted to be called to talk about something that he said was really important. So this was really important.
Yeah. Who are we to judge?
Well, that's right. I mean, it was important to Lorne, and that's all that matters, right?
Yes.
I'm sure Casey sees it that way as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, I don't remember.
Well, I had never seen the show before, and I had never heard of Chris Hansen.
Okay.
When I was going through my videos, I was because of the way you've been acting, I was because of the things I was hearing on all my so-called followers, whatever the hell they are, because of how much they mentioned you, and one of them mentioned earlier that you had been in somebody's Church of God room or so, whatever it is. I decided to see if you had a YouTube channel, and I see that you do. So when I get down to the bottom, I clicked on the thing of one of the shows that you were on. And I got pretty upset by it.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I started thinking about stuff, and I kind of think they should bring the show back.
Casey's probably thinking
know what you
about.
thought of that.
What are you talking about? Why was this important?
Because it was you. I was watching all these guys.
But like, what answer is he after here? Like, what's he expecting Casey to be like? That's a great idea. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like
That's a really great idea. I'm glad that you are on board with doing that.
I've been thinking about this for a while.
And watching you bothered me.
And of course, if they were going to bring something back, to bring something like TCAP back, they would have to get the permission, or at least the opinions of the predators that were caught, to see if it'd be a good idea.
Yes.
So this is one less person they need to check with. So now they can
Uh-huh.
go and, ask Bald Beaver Hunter if he thinks it should come back. I mean, they can't ask Jeff Stacey because he's dead. But
Right.
they can do maybe a survey monkey for them all to log in. 51% and we do it.
Yep.
So I didn't know what.
What the actual fuck are you talking about?
Good question.
You saw a show I was on. You think I should bring the show back because this guy's bothered you? Can you speak up? I don't understand what you're saying.
It bothered me. So all these guys come to you like that. I get to thinking I think they should bring the show back.
Are you talking about To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to throw it at you because I didn't know what you had for thoughts on it.
See, this is.
I mean, is he going to put on the show? Like it doesn't matter. He doesn't work for NBC. He's not going to be the producer.
No.
Like he just thinks that it should come back, and he wants to know what she thinks about that. Who cares? Nothing's going to happen.
He's trying to get momentum, so Casey will be like, "Oh
True.
yeah, I'm gonna call up Chris and tell him," and then Chris will,
Yes.
will call NBC, and
Yeah.
he'll be the host, just like.
And they'll have to. Yeah, they'll have to thank Lorne too.
That's it. Like after the first episode, it'll be Chris will come back on screen like, there's someone very special that is the whole reason we're here again today. Lorne Armstrong. No one had thought of this before he brought it up.
Are you?
And really, what he's doing here is just like where he was telling his counsellors and that about the girl singing the national anthem. Like he's warning about other people might find her sexy like he does. Like this is a community service.
Exactly. Yep.
Bringing it back? I don't understand.
It was bothering me a lot because it's you that they were chasing.
Well, they weren't chasing me. They were chasing a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, I know, but they didn't know that.
Yes, they did.
Well, I mean, they knew that, but they didn't know it was you.
What does he mean?
I don't know.
Like, is he trying to score like boyfriend points here? Like,
Yes.
I was jealous and I was afraid for you.
Yes, I hated to see you in that situation. It made me really upset, and I wanted to punch those guys.
Oh, Lorne, that's so sweet.
I know. Oh, don't worry about me. It's totally fine.
Yeah, you did it too. What is?
I know. It bothered me that seeing them chasing what they thought was an underage girl.
Yeah, no shit. It bothers everyone.
Exactly. It does. I know.
See, Casey, class has worked. It like seeing people chase a young girl bothers me now. Like I don't even need to be on probation anymore.
Right. A predator wouldn't say that.
Exactly right. I love these kind of calls because before he starts the call, he clearly thinks the call's going to go a very different way than it does. Like
Right.
he thinks he's going to get, he's going to get praised or she's going to be touched by this. But especially well, really with most of the calls, it gets a few minutes in and it's very different the how it was going in his head.
Mhm.
I think they should bring the show back, and
Cool.
stop giving me a fucking attitude. Jesus Christ.
Well, what are you talking about? What in the fuck is this?
I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking, having some thoughts, and I don't know, maybe talking to Chris Hansen, information from that man.
You do.
Chris has been trying to get him on his podcast, so this is what you could talk about,
Right. Yes. That's an excellent talking point.
Thinking about getting the gang back together, Chris.
You know,
Yeah.
Chris didn't create the show, right?
I know,
He was
but
hired by NBC. None of us made the show. You
I
should
know.
call NBC if you want them to bring it back.
I'm thinking about maybe doing something to raise some money to bring the show back.
Oh my gosh.
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, an interview with Chris Hansen would start something that would start raising some money.
I don't think it's.
I look forward to seeing a GoFundMe started by Lorne Armstrong. Lorne just
I
needs
know.
another $100,000 to get more episodes.
Gonna
Yeah.
raise money like you think it is.
I know.
But go ahead and do it. Give Chris Hansen the interview. I don't care.
I'll let you do that. I don't know if it's the right thing to do or not. I mean, I'm talking to my fucking girlfriend, so I'm hoping she'll throw some ideas my way instead of giving me a big old attitude.
Ideas about what?
About anything about it. Don't give me ideas tonight if you don't want, but at least think about the stuff tomorrow or whatever.
I'm not gonna think about it. Let's just get it over with now. What do you want the show back because why?
Because I didn't like them seeing them chase you like that.
But
And what's bringing the show back going to do?
Catch more.
Guys are being caught every day, Lorne. They caught more people who weren't on the show. They put the ones that were the most disturbing, like you, the priest, the rabbi, the teachers, the guys who brought all the alcohol, the creepy ones like you. All those guys were
Why
on
do you keep saying the creepy ones like me?
because you were creepy as fuck on the show. Are you kidding me?
That was creepy, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I know, but you're saying
Yeah,
like me.
ones
I'm
that were the
not
most-
like that now.
well,
I'm not saying you're like that now. I'm saying
Come
you were
on.
creepy as fuck. So they aired all the creepy ones.
Why are most of your videos on your YouTube channel about me?
What YouTube channel?
what channel do you think he found?
I don't know.
Like, because, like, the actual Casey Morrow is not going to have any videos about Lorne on her channel. So,
No.
did he find Blue Boy's channel?
No, I don't. I wouldn't say so because he wouldn't recognize that as being her. You know,
Yeah.
obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I
I'd
don't know
love
what
to
he's
know what
talking
he
about.
found.
You've got a YouTube channel.
About you?
It's your YouTube channel. most of your videos on there are about me, or a majority of them.
What are you talking about? Where? What's the channel called?
It's called Casey Morrow YouTube channel.
God damn, you're just sitting in your trailer at midnight fucking YouTubing me like a creep?
No, he said he's
Get
not creepy
real.
anymore.
Casey Morrow YouTube channel.
Casey, get real.
Get real.
You get real.
I was going through the shit, finding who wants to flag and all that shit.
No.
That's a great use of his internet access probation. Just sitting there flagging channels.
I know, and he got into trouble last time for being on YouTube too much.
So he's doing it again.
In my head earlier, about somebody saying that you were in the rooms and shit like that, and I just started thinking, I wonder if she's got a YouTube channel. I just typed in Casey Morrow YouTube channel. And then I ran across shows that I hadn't seen.
What's the channel called?
That's what I typed in. Casey Morrow YouTube channel.
Okay, well, I typed in Casey Morrow YouTube channel and nothing comes up. So do you want to tell me the name of one of the videos you saw or what?
I'm going to send you the link.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I don't know if I can do that or I got that video on.
He has no idea how any of this
works. Get off there.
Oh.
I'm going to email it to you.
Okay. You did send me a link to the channel.
That's what's at the top of the bar.
That's what you searched in the thing.
Well, fuck. Where do I find the fucking... Oh. Let's just...
Click on the video and then send that link to me.
Well, I thought I sent the channel. That's the link that I went to go to the channel. That's literally all I typed in was Casey Morrow YouTube channel.
I know, but can you find the actual channel so I can look at it? Because the link you sent me just takes me right to like the YouTube homepage, and it just types Casey Morrow YouTube channel and stuff. It's not any specific channel.
He's like taken her to sent the link to his search that he has done in YouTube. So in YouTube, he has typed in Casey Morrow YouTube channel. It'd be like the old dudes that don't know how Facebook worked back in the day, like when Facebook was really early, and they were like searching Facebook like it was Google. This is what Lorne's like.
The very top one says Casey Morrow 30 videos. I don't know what that one is. That was way at the top of the page now. That was like way the fuck down. There's a lot more than 30 there.
What is your point?
I don't know. You wanted the channel. I thought I sent you the channel.
No, why did you? What is the point of the search or any of this?
It just bothered me. Jesus Christ. It bothered me seeing the guys chasing you like that.
But you were one of them.
Huh? Yeah, I know I was one of them. Thanks. I didn't need a reminder. I get a reminder every day.
Maybe don't talk.
You know,
about
they didn't
on
talk
the show.
to me. They were talking. They didn't talk to me. They were chasing a little girl who was played by someone else, messaging them.
I know, but it still bothered me seeing it.
Okay, so this is what was so important.
This is what was so important. The thought in my head and seeing Bolton try to get the show started back up again and do something.
Okay.
Our sentiments as well. Okay.
All right. I'll let you off the phone if you want them.
The what?
And I'll let you off the phone if you want to then.
Well, okay, that was it.
That was it.
All right. Have a good night.
I don't know if you're going to bed or not, so I don't want to keep you up.
Well, I gotta call Jamie.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, later.
They're so in love.
That is a boyfriend and a girlfriend if I've ever heard one.
No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. I
I
hung up first
know.
last time. Okay, on the count of 3.
I don't want to let go of your voice yet.
Let me
We didn't
finish
hear
my
any of that.
cigarette.
I know. Oh gosh.
See how things have changed? He's a changed man. We got none of
He
the
must be. Gosh.
Do you reckon
Well, his communication hasn't improved
it
at all.
definitely has not improved. So not
There's
everything's improved.
a lot missing from that. A lot of context. Like, what are you talking about, Lorne?
Why are you looking up my videos? Why?
Yeah, and why are you upset about guys chasing me on a show that you were also on? You were asking me to come over and kiss you 3 times.
Yeah. So like, do you think the crux of it, like, not that he's going to say that, but the whole crux of this is he was jealous of these other guys, that they were also, you know, trying to kiss or trying to grab his now girlfriend?
Yes.
Can't really say that though, can you? It would sound even weirder than what he was saying.
Yeah, that's his woman. So he's going to be looking at everything through that lens.
Fuck you, bald beaver hunter. Stop looking at her that way.
Travis.
He would have hated Travis going in for the hug.
Definitely. Yep.
And
Yeah, I know.
Michael Patterson, he was that as one as well, wasn't it? Where the guy that got tasered.
Michael Patterson, yes, he got tased.
But was
Are
that
you saying did
was
he
Casey
go
the
after
decoy there?
Casey? Yeah, it was in the same
Yeah.
house.
Oh, he wouldn't have liked that. Like going straight in.
I know.
Get
Oh
your
my
hands
goodness.
off my woman.
Yeah, I think that's the way that he sees it.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I was trying to make sense of what this is all about, but the whole, you know, I want to bring TCAP back was just a cover for the fucking all these other guys trying to get at you.
I know. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You want to catch more of them. Okay. It's such a weird way of saying it.
It is.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. Because I think even Lorne realised how creepy it would be to be like, I found some old videos of you on TCAP, and I was really jealous about the way you talk to other guys.
No, I don't think he thinks that's creepy at all. I think that he thinks it's very endearing.
That's love.
That's love. Yeah, Lorne's love is a felony. I mean, that's what it is.
That needs to go on a t-shirt.
It does. Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's a crime. He commits many crimes.
Yep.
You know, and even if it's not a legal issue, it's going to be a societal issue.
Yes.
You know, it's going to be, you know, saying and doing things that people wouldn't always do in a relationship. They, you know, they're just weird.
He's a unique guy. He's
he is. He's the guy. He's between a boy and a man.
It's like that that Britney song. What is it like? You know, not a girl, not yet a woman. He's not a boy, not yet a man.
Right. Yep. That's Lorne. He's just wide-eyed and hopeful. You know, he looks forward to living a life with this woman of his dreams. 13 years old, but that's okay. You know, age is just a number. He loves her, and she loves him.
That's exactly right. It's it's a love story.
Yeah.
Maybe this was the inspiration for Taylor Swift's love story.
Could be.
Could be.
It certainly could be. Yeah. Why not?
I just want to hear Blue Boys. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
I think that
Yeah.
sums up that call pretty well.
It really does. I know. What the fuck was that indeed? What a weird. He loves to virtue signal,
Absolutely, yes.
So um yeah, he's always talking about doing stuff like raising money for the sheriff's department and donating proceeds of a book to, well, obviously we had Wounded Warrior,
Yep.
but that was a portion of, oh, there was going to be a website back in the day with one of the Caseys, where it was going to be on this website. I think she was supposed to be doing interpretive dancing. Somehow that was incorporated in there. I don't know. But he was going to have different channels of revenue, um, so that they would all go to different places. Like, and one of them was Chris Hansen. It's like,
He
you
was
want to go
going
with
to
the Chris
donate money
Hansen?
to Chris Hansen.
I know. He flip-flops so much with how he feels about Chris Hansen and the whole situation. He really does.
I mean, back in the chat log day, he was trying to make that website where people would ask him for money, would ask him for questions about septic stuff.
Yes, yes, his Google business that he was going to have banners. He didn't even know what it was. And people were just going to like give him money.
It's just like, I mean, no one knows less about the internet than him, but he has had so many get rich quick schemes using the internet.
Oh my gosh, I know so many. Ugh.
He-
Like if it was anyone else, you would really want to straighten them out.
Exactly.
You would really want to. And like I know somebody who got scammed pretty badly. And it was
Okay.
an obvious scam, like a really obvious, but this was an older person.
Yep.
And so I felt really sorry when I told her, because she knew that it was too good to be true, but she also didn't want to take the chance that it wasn't,
Yeah.
you know? So, um, so for that type of a situation, like, you know, I just said, just make sure you ask, if you ever get something like that again, like, don't just go for it,
Mm.
you know? Um, so in Lauren's situation, because he's had so many of these types of things happen, like, if you cared, you would want to talk to him about it. Like, hey, there's the mayor of Italy is not a thing. They're not going to pay you for anything. Like, these are check scams. You end up losing money, and he did, and all this kind of stuff. But and website scams as well. I mean, he did have those websites, and that was a scam too.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, if it was anybody else, you would feel sorry and you would want to help them.
Yes.
Like I tell my parents, like if they want to buy something,
Mm.
my mom will see, so, oh, I found this on Facebook. I'm like, don't buy it.
Yep.
Don't do anything until you show me what it is, and I will look at it for you, because she'd be like, oh, I can get this and it's only, $10. And I'm
Mm.
like, okay, yeah, it's too good to be true, mom. You can't, you know,
Exactly
it's
right. If
not,
it seems too
yeah,
good to be true, usually is.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's really funny how he's been caught up. I mean, for somebody who says that he doesn't care about money and gets angry at people for caring about money,
Mm.
he cares a lot about money, and in order to steal it, but also try to make it in so many different ways on the internet, where he thinks he's so smart,
Yep.
and he's figured this out. And he loses everything.
Yep.
It's pretty funny.
Yep. No one else has figured this out, but Lorne's come across and he's cracked the code. He knows how to get rich on the internet.
Right.
All,
Right,
all,
exactly.
all these other suckers haven't got it.
That's right.
But so yeah, so that pretty much brings us to the end of our Lawnmas day. stream, which is it's as always, it's been a whole heap of fun. So I really appreciate you joining me again.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Happy
Abs-
Lornemas
Happy
to you
Lawmas,
all.
happy Lawmas, everyone, and yeah, and once again, thanks to all the people that read and hosted, you know, had one or more nights of hosting the readings, like, and thanks to the great Batsby that started off this whole tradition. I mean,
Absolutely.
hopefully one day we might see her again to do launch, but yeah, I mean. It's a lot of fun. Reminds us every year of exactly what kind of piece of shit this guy is, and yeah, I mean it's a chance to get together and have a good laugh with everyone. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Cornhole Three Way for putting it all together because yeah, I can't do that. So and I know it does. Jokes aside, I know it takes a lot of time. So I appreciate that. And yeah,
Mhm.
thanks to everyone that's been in the chat all the way through launch, that's been in the chat tonight. Yeah, thanks everyone. Happy Lawnmas and happy birthday to Lorne.